Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Okay, Shalom to the Akim out there who doing the work likewise. Okay, in truth and sincerity, peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Okay, who listening and learning, and in this time about to be saved. All right, this video will be entitled "The UFC and America's 250th anniversary." Okay, slash, the time of prophecy is dire. Okay, it is dire. The time of the rulership of Esau Edom, his age. The Greek word for age is aeon, a period of rulership. Okay, is about to be over. Okay, judgment is coming. All right, and this basically, okay, and this is a video from GMS All Precepts. Okay, subscribe to be edified. Okay, America's 250th year mark, false flag and fears and national upheaval. Stay on the ready, because prophecy is so dire, in this time, it could just come. And basically, this is how the time is. We close to the end of this world. All right, and we just had to keep the watch on, stay vigilant. Okay, I did a video on this, okay, I know some weeks ago or this year. Okay, basically talking about the end, their reign is coming to an end, and this is what it is. Okay, this video was on June 16th, 2026 today. All right, I'll just play some of it. Lord's willing, this video will be edifying. All right.
Was conducted ahead of the nation's 250 Reuters IPSOS poll of 1,537 U.S. adults was conducted ahead of the nation's 250th Independence Day in July. Core finding: the results highlight deep partition divisions and growing pessimism regarding the country's future and democratic stability. Right, and that's been a very concerning thing amongst these so-called American people, man. All right, so people, they're pessimistic about the future of Babylon, because everybody knows that it's over. That we brought it out before that many people, millions of American people believe that this is the end of the world. All right, we brought that out like a couple weeks back, right? It says national survival: 38% of respondents, 40% of Democrats, and 26% of Republicans do not believe the U.S. will endure as a single country for another 250 years. Threats to democracy: 67% of Americans believe U.S. democracy is in danger of failing, right? That's more than half, okay? Everybody sees it, man. Americans believe U.S. democracy is in danger of failing. This is up from 57% in August 2025, largely driven by a growing concern among Republicans. Political violence: 77% of Americans believe political violence will likely increase over the next 5 years. All right? It's going to happen. Okay? Class wars, race wars, sedition of men, 2 Ezra 15. One group of people should stand up to fight against another group of people with swords in their hands. All right, that's prophecy. Okay, what else we got? Shifts in America.
So this is what we in. Okay, prophetic time. Okay, the green, the measure of time is being moved. Okay, roughly paraphrasing, I'll read out scriptures. With all these precepts, we in this time. All right. Okay, and I believe as the elder or the brother goes on to say, okay, is some parts of the video, all right, basically, we could be a month away from some happening prophecy. Okay, this is what the mindset you have to be in. Okay, I was watching a video from Apostle Taha, Okay, I think I did before. Okay, a video on GMSC number one camp. Basically on prophecy, and on a topic on the MOTB. And the apostle was basically saying, we could be 9 months away from this. Okay, how they gonna bring it out? So this is where we are. Okay, so this is basically with this 250th year with Trump with the White House. Celebrating this UFC thing. He have that for entertainment and celebrating the 250th year of America, which that number is a spiritual number. Okay, also as the elder goes on to say in the video. All right. Okay, so this is the time where we are. Okay, America has reached its limit. Okay, we are prophecy, close to the end. All right. Um, so this here is from Google. What type up? Okay, what is the biblical significance of the number 250? All right, in the Bible, the number 250 is primarily associated with divine judgment and consequences of rebellion and the danger of challenging powers appointed leadership, which Esau did it time and time again. He feel he unstoppable, he on high, in the clouds, as an eagle, Obadiah 1 verse 3. Okay, so divine judgment is coming. A shift of power is happening. This age is ending and the new kingdom to come is coming, for eternity. And that divine judgment ultimately being Yahushua is coming. All right. It says the most significant biblical event involving the number 250 is Korah's rebellion against Moses and Aaron, as recorded in the book of Numbers. Okay, and whatnot. Just see here. Okay, judgment. The Lord's presence appeared, and a fire came out from the Lord and instantly consumed 250 men who were offering the incense. All right, and that's the total destruction of America with them nuclear missiles. Okay, but this was in the book of Numbers. Okay, just looking. All right, so this is what it is. This is where we are. All right, this is just an article here. Fox News: FBI disrupts alleged explosive drone plot targeting White House UFC event, officials say. Okay, and this is what the elder was talking about in the video. Okay, about drone attacks, all these things in this time. Okay, it says the FBI and its law enforcement partners disrupted an alleged plot targeting this weekend's UFC Freedom 250 event in Washington, D.C., officials told the Fox News Digital. All right, 5 people were in custody as Monday, and investigators identified 23 people as part of the potential network plotters. The alleged plan involved using explosive laden drones to hit buildings near the event. Okay, forced a massive evacuation and steer crowds towards a pre-staged sniper team, officials said. Okay, this is the time you're in. All right, let's see here. So this is what the news they have on this. Okay, so let me just get this precept here. This is 2 Ezra 4 verse 33. Okay, by measure hath he measured the times. And this is the angel Uriel speaking to the prophet Ezra. Okay, about the Lord's time, and on his time, on his judgment, he will play out, his act. All right. Okay, 2 Ezra 4 verse 37. By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So we in a great time, of our prophecy. Okay, that it is coming quick. The plagues are not slack. All right, because especially this is the time where Esau Edom he living on borrowed time. his end is near, it's close. All right. Okay. This is the time the Lord have it to, you know, okay, as it said here, it doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So one prophecy comes, then this will come, a domino effect. The Lord is the master chess player. Okay, in this. All right. Um, this is Hebrews 11 and verses 3, and I'll bring this out in the same video I did on the 250. The revised Roman Empire turns 250, okay, years. All right, this is Hebrews 11 verse 3. It says, through faith, okay, this is the Apostle Paul, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of power, okay, the ages, okay, when you go in our word world. So the things which are seen were not made of the things which do appear. I'm just make sure I write with that, okay? Okay, as you see here, the Greek word aeon, which means a time, a age, okay, period of time and age. On Esau's time now, okay, it's coming to an end. Okay, it's the time now for it to come to an end. It have no good future for America. All right. Okay, the whole on the scriptures of Babylon the Great. Okay, mystery Babylon the Great. This is Hebrews 11 verse 3. By faith, that is, with an inherent trust and endured confidence in the power, wisdom, and goodness of power, we understand that the worlds, universes, ages were framed and created, formed. Okay, and we understand this because we understand we are weakened in this knowledge and this truth. And we know that the Lord is in control of time, the Heavenly Father. Okay, a title for the Heavenly Father is the Ancient of Days, of time. He existed before time. He's not bounded by time. Okay, and we have this knowledge of this. So the Lord is playing out his in his order. All right. It says, put in order and equipped for their intended purpose by the word of power, so that what is seen was not made out of things which are visible. Okay, is divine, power playing out here. The days are shortening, for the elect's sake. Okay, in Matthew. All right, so the vision is coming. All right, this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verses 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. I'm tarrying now. Okay, the end of this place is coming. And the main vision to come is Yahushua entering that sky. Okay, and they know this. That's why they bring out this disclosure, with the UFO files, the so-called UFO files. We understand what are those, in the scriptures. Those are the clouds, the chariots of the Heavenly Father, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, so this is the main vision to come, and tarrying now. Prophecy is going in sequence in order. Okay, it's coming down by all these events in the world. All right. This is Matthew 24 and verses 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So we're not troubled because we understand these things. As the world seeing the end is coming, their mindset, even Jake's mindset, is that, they want this place to forever, rule, but not gonna do that. It's not gonna prosper because it is on the Lord's time now. Okay, that this place is gonna end. All right. So all these events, these birth pains are happening on the earth until the end. Okay. Okay. First Thessalonians 5, and I'll read verse 3. Okay, for when they shall say peace and safety, this whole UFK event, all right, this whole UFK event, you know, okay, like, the celebrating, it doesn't have no peace and safety, all right. Verse 3 is, for when they say, so like, yeah, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay, the end of this place is inevitable. Okay, the word of the Lord is not void. Isaiah, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, and verses 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I send it. So it's prospering, is happening, especially by the prophets, the word of the mouth, so like the word, which is the Lord's word. Okay, the Lord is sending it by the mouthpiece of his prophets. Amos 3 verse 7. All right, and this is what happening. Okay, so we watching all these things. Okay, and reporting on it. Okay, and we seeing it happening. We understand this. All right, this is Luke 21 verses 36. Watch ye therefore, okay, and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. So this is what we watch now. This is where we being focused, keeping our eye single, being vigilant, and hastening indeed, being diligent, because the time is near, it's dire. All right, so Lord's willing, this video was edifying unto the elect. Okay, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone Rule Well. Shalom to you that came out there who, pushing the truth likewise, and peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Shalom.